Welcome to Guadix. We've made it to Troglodyte City and it's weird. It's so funny. I mean, obviously it's super famous. This whole region, this whole area, all of the little villages have got cave houses, but Guadix just, I think, has just got the biggest concentration. Sorry, Koa was having a little sniff. And obviously it's been in the films. There's various movies that have been shot here, and yeah, it's not as well kept as I thought it would be. It's a bit run down, if I'm honest. A lot of dogs, a lot of horses, and I mean, it's funny, you just walk around and then there's just chimneys popping out the ground that you have to walk around, some of them with smoke, you know, obviously where they've got the fires on. But it's a wonderful little place, obviously on the outskirts of the main new modern town. So we'll have a wander, get some footage, get the drone up, and then we'll probably do the usual, have a canyon and some tapas somewhere. So yeah, let's walk around this. Sorry about that. God, the dogs here, so many. Just all barking and barking. I don't know how the locals put up with it. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, we're in a bit of dark and then we're back in the sun. Anyway, there was one gentleman, there's a lot of houses actually that do it. They've got signs up where it says, you know, come on in for free, have a look around the cave house. And then at the door, you know, they've got little souvenirs that they sell and they ask for donations for showing you their house. So we had a quick pop inside one of the little cave houses, left him a couple of euros, bought a little bottle of olive oil, so that was quite nice. But I think what I was saying is, once we're finished here, we'll head into town and get a caña and some tapas. So let's carry on this journey. So, just before the sun sets, I thought I'd give you a quick update. We are no longer in Guadix. It was a weird one. The first park up I went to, which was the official motorhome stop, just a big car park. Sorry, Koa's now wrapping me in his lead. Come say hello. He wants to play with his rope. Anyway, you wait for a minute. Sorry. Yeah, so the first park up, which is the official motorhome stop, is just a big open car park, but it's where all the local youth, the yobs, go. Oh, hold on 1 minute. Koa's really wants to play. Okay, little playtime done. Yeah, so the official park up in Guadix, big open car park. It's a market place, you know, a market area on the weekends, but it's where all the yobs, the youth go, you know, racing their cars, riding motorbikes without helmets, just playing loud music. And you know, the reviews on Park for Night were mixed, some were good, some were bad, but it just didn't feel right. So we moved to a different place at the back of town, which is where we then went obviously to explore the troglodyte village, the cave houses. And it was quiet, but it was just a road in a residential street. And again, it just didn't feel right. And this might sound a bit weird, but I didn't feel welcome. It seemed that the people of Guadix didn't really want us there. Not just me, but in general. So we moved on. I mean, you know, we got to view the cave houses, and now we've moved on to the outskirts of a little town called Cullar. We're heading, what are we heading? We're heading southeast-ish kind of thing towards Murcia. Murcia, Alicante, that kind of direction. So in this lovely park up, I mean, you know, chalk and cheese from what Guadix had to offer. It's about a 15-minute walk into town, so we'll probably take a walk in tonight, have a little canyo or something, or a bit of tapas, just to say thank you, because we didn't do that in Guadix. I know we said we were going to, but we didn't, because when we got back to the van, I was just like, you know what, Koa, not feeling it, let's move on. So that's what we did. So here we are. This is beautiful. There's only there's one campervan and one motorhome here, and this space is big enough for 50, maybe 80. It's a big area, and we've got you know, all the facilities except electricity should we need them, but we're full of water, the toilet is empty, so you know, we're just going to be going into town, having a little wander, get some, like I said, a beer and some tapas, and if nothing is open, then obviously we'll come back to the van for food, because that is the Koa. Hold on, look at this, watch. He's got a huge stone. He just finds random stuff and plays with it. Lost my train of thought again. Anyway, yeah, we're wandering town. If nothing is open, and that's one thing that you do find this time of year in some of the smaller villages that you go to, you know, there might be a couple of bars open till 4 or 5 o'clock, maybe 6 o'clock, but then they close. So this place looks a little bit bigger. I've checked online. There's some places that say they're open, but then there's places I've been to that say they're open and they're not open because they don't update their details on Google. Anyway, that is that. So that was Guadix, but we didn't stay there. It was okay. I wasn't overly impressed, really. I mean, the cave houses are quite cool, but it was, I think I said this, it just seemed very run down, and there's lots of other places that have cave houses, so if you are coming to the area and you want to see cave houses, you don't necessarily need to go to Guadix. But anyway, we did, we've done it, we've moved on, we're in Cullar, but I've wandered into town. Probably won't take the camera because it'll be dark and obviously it doesn't come out very good at night time, and we will see you in the morning when we are heading probably towards Murcia, I think, for the weekend. So yeah, catch ya later. So here we are, we're back in the big smoke, back in a city. Which city? Alicante. So we're back on the coast, and what a difference it makes to the temperature as well. So much warmer. Woke up this morning, not even a drop of condensation on the inside of the windscreen, so that was nice, and it's beautiful. We're down by the marina at the moment, just having a little wander. We did actually come into town last night and saw obviously the lights, and they are spectacular, so I will be coming back tonight to get some footage of that as well. But yeah, it's a strange one, isn't it? You don't like being in the cities and you get away from them, and then when you come back to them it's like, oh, this is so cool, just to have everything, you know, all the conveniences on your doorstep. Obviously a lot of celebrations going on because of the time of year. We did find a few Irish bars and partook in a few pints of Guinness last night. But anyway, let's have a little wander. We're not going to spend too much time in the daytime because I want to come back tonight and try and get some of the lights for you. because I was recommended them and they are really good. And the centerpiece, I don't think they have a Christmas tree, but the centerpiece is like the three wise men, I think it is, you know, and overlooking baby Jesus. But anyway, we'll get some footage and hopefully it'll all make sense. So yeah, let's continue this little exploration of Alicante. Sure if we've been collared or conned, but we've just got on apparently a 25-minute boat tour around the harbour for €5, so it's pretty good. Certainly got the music going, there's quite a few people on board, so yeah, let's see if it's worth the €5. I'm sure it will be. As the man said to me, you can't even get a coffee for €5. You can, don't tell him that. Let's go. While we're waiting, we're going to quickly munch on this amazing, what was it? Caramelized apple and cinnamon. Cinnamon? Caramelized apple and cinnamon bun. It looks really stodgy but good. Say, I'm really impressed with Alicante actually. The only downside is because there are so many tall buildings, most of the streets are in the shade. A lot of the outside terraces, even now it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, they're all in the shade, so it's cold. I mean, I can imagine in the summer it's wonderful because you're in the shade, but now this time of year, sitting outside, you know, you're always in the shade. How many times can I say shade? So yeah, it's just a bit chilly. I am in shorts and t-shirt. I do have a jumper with me, but I'm going to manage. I'm putting the Guinness inside me, that'll keep me warm. Anyway, yeah, Alicante's cool. Don't think it quite beats Malaga. I know I haven't been to Malaga on this trip, but I have been to Malaga before, and that is beautiful. Yeah, I don't know, it's touch and go which one wins for me, but I think Malaga just does it. Anyway, let's finish this Guinness. We're going to head back to the van and then come back into town tonight. say, our road trip, our journey is coming to an end. We are nearly at Barcelona. We have a ferry at 9:45 this evening back to Ibiza, and that's it. I can't believe it's been such an amazing adventure. I can't put it into words. The places we've been, the things we've seen, the people we've met, I guess a little bit of self-discovery for me, for Koa, our relationship together, and I mean the doctor. You know, at the heart of all of this is the doctor, and she's not missed a beat. She's been absolutely wonderful. A brilliant little camper van, and as I've said previously, it breaks my heart, but I will be selling her. I do want to upgrade. You know, I've got the bug. I want to do more road trips. I want to do bigger road trips, better road trips, and to do that I feel I do need a larger van, primarily for Koa. If it was just me, I wouldn't be selling the Doctor, but the space internally for me and Koa is just not quite enough. So if you are interested, obviously drop us an email. I'll be putting it on eBay, probably Facebook Marketplace, I don't know. We will see, but the Doctor will be for sale. I'm going to work out how many kilometers we've covered, miles we've covered. Excuse the glaring sun coming through. It's, what is it now? It's 20 past 5 in the evening. So we've got 2-3 hours until our ferry, but we're going to get there. We're going to make a final dinner in the Doctor, have a cup of tea, and then it's an 8-hour ferry crossing. It's a night crossing, so we have a cabin, pet friendly of course, so Koa will be coming with me. And then when we wake up just after 6 in the morning, we will be back on Ibiza, and then it's like a 15-minute drive home. I mean, this has been our home for the last 3 and a bit months, and like I say, it's been wonderful. I really can't put it into words, but what an experience. And you know, a few people in some of the comments on some of these videos or my Facebook have said, oh wow, you know, I'm so jealous, really envious. And I've met a few people along the way, and you know, they get the same comments from people as well. And I guess the only answer to that is do it. You know, you get one life, one shot. We actually met a couple on this journey over Christmas, New Year, and we all swapped numbers because we all got on so well. And a couple of days after leaving them, we found out that one of them unfortunately was in hospital in a very serious condition. I mean, at the time of saying this to you, I don't know where that has gone. Obviously I hope it's a positive answer, but I don't know yet. So yeah, it's an eye-opener. It kind of like makes you realise that there is only one chance, so get out and enjoy it. Definitely get out and enjoy it, and I have. I mean, you know, again, way back at the beginning, you know, I spent half my life working overseas in travel, leisure, tourism. I've seen so many things, you know, the life experience that has given me. Nobody can teach you that. And this road trip is just another little chapter in, you know, the story of Richard and Koa, although Koa's not been around for all of it, of course. So anyway, I'll stop waffling, I'll finish this drive, we're going to get on the ferry, go and have a sleep, go home. Obviously at some point this week I will give the Doctor a full clean, a full valet. You know, I've kept on top of it every week, but you know, this will be the big one, obviously, especially as we are going to sell her as well. So yeah. But when we get home, I'll just finish this off and let you know how many miles we've done and anything else that I think of that I want to share. But yeah, you know, like we said at the beginning, this was to create some video diaries for myself to look back on, and friends and family. And it's been fantastic that some of you guys have come along for the ride. Obviously, we're not full-time van lifers. We're not going to be putting out any more videos on a weekly basis. Maybe we'll document as and when we sell the Doctor, and obviously our hunt for our next van. But you know, if all goes to plan, and you know, depending on what I've just said, you never know. But if all goes to plan, you know, we won't be hitting the road again until probably next September. So yeah, unfortunately, it won't be weekly video diaries once we get home, which is coming into the outskirts of Barcelona now. Hence why I'm looking around. So right, I will end it here. I will just finish this off when we get home. But thanks for joining us on the journey. Hope you've enjoyed it. We certainly have. And yeah, here's to future travels with Rich and Koa. But yeah, and here's to you guys. You know, get out there, experience what you want to experience. You know, follow your heart, follow your dreams, and live your life. Have fun, but stay safe. And just like that, it's over. We're back home. 3 months of just pure enjoyment. 5,745 miles, give or take a few. But yeah, that's the distance I covered, coming from Ibiza, up over the Pyrenees through Spain, up through France, then from Dieppe to Newhaven, Newhaven across to Wales, Wales back to Newhaven, back down through France, back over the Pyrenees, and then literally following the coastline, northern Spain, down through Galicia, skirting a little bit around Portugal, down towards Sevilla, then right down to the bottom, Tarifa, into Portugal, out of Portugal, and then obviously various stops along the southern coast before we got the ferry back to Barcelona. And of course, during that circumference of Spain, we were going in and out, into the mountains, out of the mountains, into villages and towns, you know, back out to the coast, depending on the weather, depending on the temperature. But oh, I've already been online. I'm already looking for the next van. The Doctor is now for sale. I've had a few people asking and inquiring about it. I hope obviously she's going to go to a good home. She may not sell this time. I may have to re-advertise her. Let's see. But I just wanted to, you know, just end with another thank you, a goodbye, because this will be the last video diary until, you know, something happens that makes it worthwhile putting another one together. Maybe I'll do one of, you know, Ibiza out with Koa, exploring the island. But certainly when we start the hunt or purchase a new van, that really will be when we can kick back into doing some video diaries and planning for the next bigger, better adventure, wherever that may be. I mean, we've not even scratched the surface of Spain. I love Italy, one of my favorite countries in the world, so I would love to go to Italy. I've got a friend now that's in Greece. He's heading to Turkey. Watching other people on YouTube that go north into Scandinavia. So many places. It's, you know, there's never going to be enough time. Anyway, that's it. This is the final episode of these video diaries of Campervan Casa, Rich and Koa. Over and out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the future.